Hey, welcome back to another video, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it, how we always are. I don't know what I just said, but I appreciate y'all for coming back for another one. And we're gonna jump straight into the video. You know, go ahead, leave a like, go ahead, subscribe, and turn on the post notification, man. Boom, boom. All right, man. 8 Mile up today, man. What are we gonna say about the Detroit Lions, man? Okay, let's just jump straight into the video, I guess, man. I thought that before I looked in and did a deeper dive, you know, because before this season, the Lions weren't a team I was really worried about. I'm just gonna be honest, you know. Not that I don't believe in Jared Goff, because that's not the case at all. You're about to tell by these stats I'm about to give you, you know, that this season was not a fluke at all, you know. But as a 49er fan, I played Jared Goff twice a year whenever he was, you know, with the Rams. So I definitely was like, you know, he went out to Detroit. Detroit's going to have to draft and find their quarterback again. You know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And he shocked me. He proved me totally wrong. Now, these numbers I was talking about, right? This man threw for 4,575 yards. Sheesh. Right? Then had 30 touchdowns. Now, he did have 12 interceptions, but still, 30 is decent. It really is. Really good, actually. I think he had like 67% completion percentage with a 7.6 yards per attempt. You know, pretty good. Which I learned he had the same exact identical to last year. Cool. Consistency. But you know, which like I said proves that I feel like something in my hair. My bad. But yeah, you know, what I was saying, it just goes to show and proves that this year wasn't a fluke, you know. And I mean, I don't know where to begin. I mean, he had a very similar year to this last year. Now the numbers may not look all the way there, or maybe they do to some and don't to others, right? But to me, he played very similar, and the numbers look similar to last year, but the team around him got better, right? And which is, you know, kind of scary, because a lot of that team around him were rookies or second-year players. Well, now they're going to be second-year players or third-year players, which is very scary. Very scary for the league, especially, you feel me? Because you know, they're super young, and they should, you know. Now progression is not linear. This is not a video game where you just get better every year, right? Well, some people plateau for a year and then take off, and plateau, and then they get a little better, a little worse, and then they're a superstar, or whatever the case is, right? I mean, people have different, you know, career paths all the time, right? So you would hope that they're just gonna get, you know, they were a rookie, and you know, Laporta, you know, Laporta, I suck at saying that man's name. Sam Laporta, Jahmyr Gibbs, you know, freaking Jameson Williams. Who else am I missing? I mean, even Amara. You know, Amara isn't super young, but he's still pretty young. You know what I'm saying? And he's just gonna get better. I mean, he was just a first team All-Pro this year. I mean, that's how good he was. You know what I'm saying? And the other guys around him, you know, they also played pretty great, you know. And just, you know, them all being rookies, you know, or just young, like I was saying. And technically, in my opinion, Jameson Williams is a rookie. You know, this was his rookie year. To me, you know, I get everything, yada, yada, yada. But this was his rookie year to me. But, so, you know, and they look great out there to me, you know. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs has potential to be the best back in the league one day. To me, he looks like a young Christian McCaffrey. Now, he's listed at 5'9", 200. Now, to me, he looked like 175 out there, or like 180, 190, something like that. 200 maybe. But he come out this year, added a little bit more muscle to him, kind of like how a young Christian McCaffrey was. and allow just bulk up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And but not too much to where he gets slow and loses that burst that he has, right? So just enough, right? And man, he could have potential. Like if he could turn into an every down back and not need a David Montgomery type of back, to take the load off of first and second downs of him, throughout the course of a career or just a season in general, it'd be scary. Cause man, he shined in his limited amount of time this year, right? Imagine he can be the starting back somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Dan Campbell has taken, this team from whenever he got it, 3 years ago to now to, a full generation, maybe even 2 generations, low key, of humans, of Lions fans, went through not seeing a playoff win. Yeah, they got there a few times, but win. You know what I'm saying? 91 was the last one before this year. So, man, just shout out to that. Clap it up for dang, I can't talk. Just for that, So, I don't know, man. I just feel like Dan Campbell did what a lot of coaches that they had there, a lot of great coaches that they had there sometimes, couldn't do, just being honest, it is what it is. And I don't know, it's just crazy to see, that he changed the culture so much and like he really had an impact on Detroit and really, I don't know, they just embodied him in the city, let alone just the walls of the football team, and I don't know, man. I just think that's just great for the city. I mean, he turned this offense to a top 10 offense and the run in the pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my goodness. Like, literally, oh my goodness. Sorry, I feel like something's on my arm. But, I don't know, man. It's and then the defense, people are saying that the defense is questionable. And yes, their passing defense is questionable, but also they played with the lead for majority of the season. So that means teams are going to pass the ball to play catch up, And guess what? They were good against the run. Go figure. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just how it is, Whenever you're a good offense and you score a lot of points, your defense more than likely is going to give up a lot of passing yards just because teams will literally get the ball a 9-play possession and run it 0 times. You know what I'm saying? Against you guys, But, with that being said, you guys have a late draft pick, this year in the first, obviously, duh, because you made it, deep into the playoffs. But, I believe you need to go get corner help. Whoever is the best corner available. I mean, or safety, but I say corner. Whoever is the best corner, available. Period. I mean, literally, the best corner available. I don't know who it's gonna be. There are some, there's really multiple guys, that might be there. Maybe your boy from Missouri. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but I'll have a picture of him, I don't know, man. The next step for this team is, just progression, progression in, a few areas, progression in just pure overall skill, in the roster, whether that's guys getting better or getting better guys, what I'm saying? Or, well, not or, and, scheme development, just guys, and, just understanding your scheme more, guys not having that college-like mindset and understanding a pro offense and pro defenses, now. Playing some of the top 1% of football players, of defenses in the world, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I believe that will help them, and that's all that they need is a little bit of progression there, a little bit of scheme development, and just some more chemistry, which I'm sure they have a plethora of what they just went through as a team, so they're good in that department, And really just from top to bottom, you know, from the top where, you know, Campbell and Goff, all the way to the last, you know, the 53rd man on the roster. You know what I'm saying? They got a team that can win. I mean, seriously. I genuinely believe that they could win it all, you know, in this window that they have with this team. You know, I mean, seriously. And we haven't said that in my lifetime. I was born in 2003. So, anyway, man, with all that being said, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. You know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoyed. And leave a like on the video, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to run up this channel and go crazy, man. I appreciate all the support, and we out.